Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I come to you with 8 broken Thresh builds. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Now let's move on to the video. Number 1. We have the most recent build I found, played by Genji Kale. I'm sorry if I read the name wrong. I would call this the ultimate roaming Thresh. You will see why in a second. For his room page, he goes Predator with Cheap Shot, Zombie Ward, and Relentless Hunter. As his secondary tree, he goes Sorcery with Nimbus Cloak and Water Walking. For these tiny runes, he goes Double Adaptive and Armor. As you can see, everything has been put into movement speed. That's not all. When it comes to his build, he chooses Shurelia for his mythic item. Pretty surprising, I know. His boots of choice are of course boots of mobility. To prevent dying too much after laning phase, he goes Deadman's Blade for, surprise surprise, more movement speed and some tankiness. Your core should look like this. After that, buy whatever you need. My choice would be to finish it off with Ziggs and Knight's Vow. Number 2. A build I already have a video on, but will still bring it back in case some of you have missed it. I'll link the video in the description if you need more info about this build. Moving on to the runes, you will want to go Guardian with Font of Life, Second Wind, and Unflinching. In your secondary tree, take Biscuit's Delivery and Time Warp Tonic. I recommend trying it out in normals first, since Guardian forces you to play more passively, especially if your rune is on cooldown. When it comes to your build, Moonstone Renewer will be your mythic of choice. For boots, I would recommend going Ionian boots and rushing them as soon as possible. After that, you need to pair your Moonstone with either Staff of Flowing Water or Ardent Censer, depending on your team picks. Go Staff of the Flowing Water if you have at least 2 AP champions in your team, or if that one AP champion that you have gets fat. Otherwise, go Ardent to boost your auto attack / AD champions. It's because Staff of Flowing Water gives AP which AD champs have not much use for, so that would be a waste. This is what your core build should look like. As always, finish it off with whatever you need. An important thing for this build to work is maxing your lantern first. You go 3 points in E to survive laning phase basically, and then max W into Q, and after that you finish E. Number 3. Most of you will be familiar with this build. It's the classic Thresh build, but in my opinion still the best. Your room page will usually look something like this. You will probably go Aftershock with Font of Life, Bone Plating, Unflinching, and then follow it up with Cookies and Cosmic Insight. However, I tweaked it slightly, and from what I know, this version feels really good to play with as well. My version looks like this. I go Aftershock, Font of Life, Second Wind, Unflinching, Cookies, and Time Warp Tonic. Now, before we move to the build, make sure you are subscribed if you're enjoying the video so far. Majority of those who watch my videos aren't actually subscribed, so I highly encourage you to do so. Okay, now to the build. For boots, you will either want to buy Tabbies or Mercury Threads, depending on enemy team's picks. Your mythic will be Locket of the Iron Solari, still insanely good item on Thresh. To finish your core, get Ziggs and link it to your most fat teammate. This is the person that you will want to play around and protect throughout the game. After your call bid looks like this, finish it with whatever you need depending on the game. Number 4. In 4th place, we got a modernized version of the previous build. You want to start with the same Tabbies or Mercs for your boots and Locket for your mythic. Now here's where the change appears. You will want to squeeze Deadman's Blade in between your Locket and Ziggs. Deadman's is honestly super underrated item, not only for bard players. It gives you a lot of health, movement speed, and ability haste. What else could a Thresh main ask for? Here's the full build with rune page. Another version of the classic build. This time we have the ultimate pill build. After boots and the Locket, you will need Knight's Vow. With this setup, enemies will have really hard time killing your ADC. Finish core with Ziggs and whatever else you need as usual. Your room page should look like this. Number 6. If you're the kind of player who likes to have a lot of health early on, a good build for you will be Deadman's Blade Rush. Don't be scared to delay your mythic item, sometimes it's really worth it. And here's the finished full build. Give it a try and let me know how you like it. Number 7. This build is for those who struggle against healing champions such as Jax, Soraka and Yuumi. Your core should look like this. Basically, you just go the classic Thresh build with Locket of the Iron Solari as your mythic item, followed up by Ziggs. However, afterwards, you will want to choose your anti-heal item, which Riot has introduced a lot of this season. You have two choices. You can either rush Orb to turn it into Chamtek Putrefier later on, or you can buy Bramble Vest and finish it as Thornmail. Chamtek Putrefier works the way that if you heal or shield your ally, he will start applying 60% grievous wounds to whoever he's hitting for 3 seconds, I believe. So it's pretty OP. Bramble Vest works the way that it applies grievous wounds to the first champion that you attack. Make sure when you have Chamtek Putrefier to use your lantern and use it on the right ally. This is what a full build should look like. Last but not least, we have number 8. This build is great when you play versus 2+ AP champions or if the 2 get very fast. You will need Locket as usual, however now you should get Abyssal Mask or Mikael's. Abyssal Mask works the way that when you hook or flay someone, that champion takes 10% more damage. And on top of that, it gives you 60 magic resist and some health. On the other hand, Mikael's gives you 40 magic resist and it cleans any crowd control effects on whoever you use it. You can finish your core with Deadman's Blade. You can also turn this build into being a build against full AD comps, for example, by swapping Abyssal Mask for Frozen Heart, and choose your boots accordingly. Mercs against full AP, Tabby against full AD. Here's the full build with rune page. That is it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys next time.